Pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. But that's easier said than done. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They could show their talent. They can gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
And Kobe drops them both.
Probably as close. To a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Giannis against Nowitzki, and Giannis throws it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal passes to Nowitzki. Lakers working the ball around now. Irving misses. And he'll bring it up for Anchorage. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Fades and shoots, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Bryant's got 7 points in the game. Guarded by KD. Nowitzki against Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Irving against Johnson. Goes up on the high post. It's good. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Anchorage. Irving kicks to Kobe. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Simmons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trains the three-pointer.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside, KD. Irving passes to Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Guarded by KD. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. Anchorage leading by 4. Guarded by KD. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now here's Turner. Hamilton outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Anchorage. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Rondo passes to Turner. Here's Livingston. Lays it up off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Fall. Inside. Kick out to Giannis. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Hamilton the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Outside for Simmons. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. From deep, Johnson. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Parrish. Turner trying to free himself up. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Turner. And here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Livingston. Outside Rondo. Pass to Turner. Over on Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The three from Johnson. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Anchorage out in front. They're up by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Anchorage?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And so in the game for Anchorage, Antetokounmpo is out there with Fall. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Passes it to Parrish. Turner dishes to Hamilton. Rebound by Anchorage. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Loads it up for Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Timeout called the Lakers. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Barry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Irving. Johnson with the block. Outside, Simmons. Kobe against Johnson. And again, it's Anchorage.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Bryant gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
For zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Stolen by Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. It's tipped. Johnson against Bryant. Outside, Simmons. For three. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 16. Now Irving. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it again. Out to Kobe. Beyond the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
He's covered by Irving. The pass to Pokusevski. Rejected by Nowitzki. And as it goes out of bounds, Anchorage able to keep the ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Anchorage making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. And that one drops.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
Johnson against KD. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Now here's Durant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
What I like to see there, Durant no longer shies away from contact. He is the aggressor.
And now the first timeout called here for Anchorage.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Anchorage leading by 9. Johnson with it. 8 points for him. From deep, three-point connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Kobe gets the bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Lakers trail by 12. Elbow shot is on the way. And too long on the shot. Covered by Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Anchorage shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
It's stolen by Bryant. Out of bounds. Anchorage takes possession. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles.
Rajon Rondo.
For Anchorage, they won their last contest, that game against San Antonio. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Durant. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Outside Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Guarded by KD. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Outside, Kobe. Sweet little floater. Bryant's got 26 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kobe against Johnson. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And here is Bryant. The 10-footer. Got a piece of it. And it's Anchorage, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first. Well, for Anchorage, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. So with Rondo on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Irving at the point guard. Simmons against Irving. Now here's Simmons. T right on him. 3 on the clock. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. 30 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Nowitzki. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Irving. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Anchorage, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lets it go from 14. Can't get the tip in. Anchorage leading by 17. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Irving with the bounce pass. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bryant's got 33.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Irving kicks to Durant. The dish to Bryant. Again, Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Anchorage needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Johnson against Irving. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anchorage shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kobe. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Lakers trail by 17. Here's Shaq. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Giannis with it. He's picked up by KD. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he can just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Johnson in the corner. No good from outside. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Here's O'Neal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Shaq's got 8.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Now a timeout call by Anchorage. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And so Anchorage takes the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry,